People, good afternoon. Well, good morning, good afternoon. So sorry that I'm a little bit late. I had a few phone calls that I had to attend. But yeah, we are back. We are finally back. We are here now. And it's race day. It is race day. There's a lot going on. Super pumped. I can't wait. We are just about to get going racing. Hasn't gone green just yet. But let's just have all of this ready to go. That was the Indy NXT race. We'll keep it there. But what I found on YouTube was, yeah. Oh, Pondin's live as well. That's awesome. Let's go. Let's go. We've got quite a bit going on. Indie streaming. There you go. That's the one I wanted to put on. There's going to be Speed Vision in-car cameras, so we'll be able to actually watch the thing. So that's going to be pretty wild. With Will Buxton as well. See what he's saying right now.
Weekend when we're together.
Oh, yeah.
I think that would be so intriguing to have somebody run both races at Phoenix. And I like the fact that Zillage...
Yeah, I'll actually be able to show you guys a little bit of this as well. Let me just move myself over to the other side. There we go, so that you guys can see a little bit more on board. And there we go. Just going to be on the side over here. That's how we're going to do it today, guys. Super excited. This is going to be so much fun. If you guys are new, welcome. And yeah, the starting grid is looking pretty toasty. Qualifying yesterday was awesome. It was so much fun. So much fun. I'm just very quickly actually going to... Who's this? Awesome. Yeah, what they're showing right now is Indycar, Ed Carpenter Racing's Java House machine. Yeah, I'm so pumped today. We've got finally a race. Oh, so pumped, man. So pumped. Let's just get everything set up and ready to go. I'm just going to very quickly... Yeah, sorry, I'm just sorting out the back end really quick. Why has this frozen? Has it frozen for you guys? I think it has. Okay, give me one quick second and it's just going to be back. There we go. In fact...
Go out and win the championship as they proved they could last year with Lando Norris, having won back-to-back team titles in Formula One as well. I think willpower on a revenge tour at Andretti is going to be great to see. Scott McLaughlin is fired up at Penske. He's really taken on that team leadership
I like the
role.
Malukas kid.
I love Malukas as well, but let's not forget he's never even won an IndyCar race.
Very true.
So putting the weight of, is he going to win the title in his first season with Penske? Like, that's the expectation, obviously, because you're racing for Penske.
Absolutely.
But that's a massive challenge. Like, absolutely huge.
So when you shift from IndyCar to F1,
They're talking about F1 now, but that's the thing with David Malukas joining Penske. It is a very tough... It's such a huge task for Penske, to make sure that, one, the kid gets what he requires, right? But at the same time, just the pressure of having a... Yeah, man, just the pressure of having just being in just being in a Penske car. Like, imagine you just being chucked into, like, what Kimi Antonelli has basically done right now, being chucked into Mercedes at such a young age. Obviously, Malukas is a bit more older than David Malukas, than Kimi Antonelli. But that's the thing, that it's so hard to do. So that's going to be very, very exciting to see how he flares today. We have, if we just go to live timing and scoring, let's go to the leaderboard. So that's Indy NXT right now. We're still waiting for... Well, we can check the starting grid. It's going to be very... Starting lineup. There you go. You got Scott McLaughlin, who had a ripper. Absolutely ripper. Absolutely ripper of a quali session. Then we have Marcus Ericsson, who had a very tough 2025, I must say. It was really difficult. I think a lot of people have doubted him, and it's not ideal, right? You don't want to be in that position where you are being, I don't know, you're so experienced, but you're just being doubted 24/7. Like, oh, is this kid actually going to be good? Is this guy actually going to pursue and do a much better job at Andretti? And like just being in Andretti is a bit of a, it's tough in itself, right? So can Marcus actually turn this into, if he wins this, that would be huge. And so yeah, pressure's on. Not pressure's on, but I would really want, Marcus is one of my favorite drivers, so I would love to see Marcus on the top step. But then you have, look at the competition. McLaughlin. Then you have Dennis Hauger P3. Dennis Hauger P3 is ridiculous for someone who, given this is his first ever race in IndyCar, to come out and absolutely blitz the opposition and start P3. Huge news. This is huge for Dennis Hauger and for Dale Coyne as well. So super pumped for that as well. Whoa. I'm trying to do a quick story. Why is my... Okay, what is going on with... My Instagram is just done. Anyway, so yeah, then you have Alex Palou, P4. Going to be very good. So what happens in IndyCar, if you guys are slightly new over here, the way it actually works right now is you don't start one behind the other. It's kind of, you start alongside them. Not so like if Scott McLaughlin's number 1, he'd be here, and Marcus Ericsson P2 would be like here. Do you know what I mean? And it's rolling start. So that's what's going to happen. And then obviously row 2 is Dennis Hauger and Alex Palou. Alex Palou, obviously, he's the god. He's the god of racing, IndyCar racing. 4 championships in the last 5 years. P4, very solid. And then you have the third row, which is Malukas and Grosjean. This is going to be very toasty because David Malukas, obviously, great second Penske now, obviously behind Scott, and Romain Grosjean. Like, come on, like Dennis Hauger and Grosjean have done such a good job to put those Dale Coynes so far up in the fast 6, in the top 6 as well. Awesome stuff. Then 7th, 8th, we have Marcus Armstrong, who I expected to be a little bit more quicker, but again, it's still a good start. In IndyCar, if you start top 10, you're in a very good position to win the race. Then Pato Award, obviously pretty awesome stuff from him as well. But again, I think when I say awesome stuff, I guess good to see him back, but in terms of quality results, not the best, I'll say. Definitely struggled. He was saying that he doesn't really know what happened. So very curious to see how that goes. Louis Foster, the top Rail Letterman Lanigan car. Very good quality for him. Good to see a RLL in the top 10. Kiffin Simpson, only the second Ganassi in the top 10. So pretty awesome. The other Maya Shank racing car. Felix Rosenquist, 11. Lundgaard, 12. The Scandinavian folks. Then we have Will Power and Christian Rasmussen. Now this is going to be fascinating. Given how wild these two are, like they're very aggressive drivers. So that's going to be interesting into turn 1. 15th, 16th, these two seem very out of place. Carl Kirkwood and Scott Dixon. Quali didn't go as well as they had hoped. So that's going to be a very fascinating... going to be very fascinating. And then Santino Ferrucci, Graham Royal, 17th, 18th. And then 19th, 20th. Hunkos Hollingers, Vriens VK, and Stingray Rob. Teammates. Again, Vriens VK was looking rapid. And then obviously Mick Schumacher, Nolan Siegel. Schumacher, obviously his first quali. But then when you see where Dennis Hauger has gone, pretty wild. So yeah, a bit more pressure, I would say, on Mick in the battle of the rookies. And then we have Nolan Siegel, the McLaren. Very disappointing, I think, from where I see. This is not where he should be. And then, yeah, Joseph Newgarden, things really hit the fan for him. Yes, it's not ideal. And then Kaio Kolat, another rookie. Don't expect much. But then, yeah, Alexander Rossi was a bit of a random... a bit sad, really, to see. He was looking rapid over the weekend, but yeah, unfortunately, he is going to start dead last, whereas his teammate is going to be P14. So, not ideal for Ed Carpenter Racing, but yeah, we are up for a cracker of a race today. So let's have a look. There we go. We're gonna have this view. This is gonna be one view. We also have Will Buxton talking about the future of F1. I'm sure that's like... Is that live? That is live. Well, I'm going to play some of it now.
That is nice about Kyle Busch. He's one of the greatest NASCAR drivers of all time. But...
there's a but. Wait. She said say something nice.
Yeah, I did. I did say something nice. He's one of the greatest NASCAR drivers of all time. I think you saw that again in the truck race this weekend at Atlanta. And I think that he's struggling in the Gen 7 car.
Okay, next question.
Hey, my name's Brad. I'm from Philly. I'm wondering, what's the best tradition in NASCAR? Is it drinking?
And we stop right there. We don't talk about those things. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Apologies, I just got a message from someone. Okay, so why is my... Like, I'm trying to post a story, but the thing's just recording by itself. Like, I want to take a photo, man. That is so crazy. Anyway, I don't know, my Instagram's just going absolutely bonkers right now. Oh, dog. Come on, bro. Okay, so we have... Look at that. Look at that. Guys are getting fired up. Yep, we're about to head for formation lap. So here we go. I'm just going to plug my headphones in. Okay, I can't wait for this, guys.
of wisdom. Have a great race, my friend. We'll see you afterwards.
Dialed. Love that.
I just realized I was muted, but I was going to say that green flag in just over 4 minutes. This is the lap. This is what it looks like. This is awesome because we could watch it together now. But look at that. That's turn 1, sweeping right-hander. Then you put into 2, into 3. 3 is pretty tight. You go on straight into turn 4, 5, sweeping into 6, 8, 9, and then down straight you go. Yeah, going to be super fascinating. This is awesome stuff. Into 10. And this is the swooping right-hander over here. But just before that, turn 12 into the 13 is so fast. It's going to be so insane. And just watch, for anyone who's brand new to IndyCar racing, it's going to be awesome. So right now they're just doing a couple of laps just to warm up and stuff, and then they'll all bunch up together. So it's like formation laps, right? That's kind of the idea. Okay. It's so funny. I am actually paying TSN to watch this live. But you're watching the same thing on YouTube as well, which I think is very hilarious. So, yeah, enjoy it, but obviously stay on the stream. Whoa. Yeah, here we go. They're showing Scott Dixon now, which I think they probably will. That's Georgia Hennenbury. What has gone on? There we go. So that's what it looks like on board. This is going to be absolutely fascinating. So when the race starts, it's going to be a little bit different, where we'll just get onboards, but not the actual race. The actual race is obviously on here. But yeah, so there you go. Marcus Ericsson's going to be starting P2, which is going to be very awesome. So I'm super pumped for this now. Let's see how this sort of comes through. Very difficult 2025 for Marcus Ericsson, but I really hope this is his year, man. That he puts a good challenge to the rest of the blokes, because I think Marcus has a lot to go. So there you go. That's what's happening right now. You have all the cars lining up, ready to go. So this is going to be fascinating. Okay, I think I have it pretty much aligned. Yep, there you go. I hope this is going to be a fascinating race. That's kind of what's going to happen. Here we go, guys. Here we go. This is it. This is it. Are you guys ready? Woo! Okay. Here we go. Green light, green light, green light. Whoa! We have green light. Here we go. Green flag. Green flag. Dennis Hauger goes in. Oh my god. What's happened here? Has he lost? Okay, staying the same, staying the same, staying the same. That's pretty awesome. 100 laps. Oh my god! Oh! Big crash! Big crash! Big crash. Oh no! Mick Schumacher! Is that Schumacher? Yeah, Schumacher's... Oh dear. That's... Scott Dixon... No. Ferrucci... Mick Schumacher. Oh no. No way. Mick Schumacher. Oh, no, mate. No. Hey, H underscore PKB. What's up, man? I'm good. I'm pretty pumped. There's a lot. Again, there's been chaos already, and you guys could watch it with me now as well. Yeah, not ideal. Not ideal. There's been... Yeah, this has not been ideal, but... what types of tracks does IndyCar race on? Is it always on this kind of track? No. So you have circuits, right? Pretty much. You have normal standard circuits. Let's look at this replay real quick. Oh, I just locked up straight. So Stingray Rob locks up, Ferrucci goes into the wall, and then Mick Schumacher sort of just gets... Yeah. That's not ideal. So, yeah, to answer your question, basically, they have normal circuits, right? So they used to race in Circuit of the Americas where Formula 1 races. They have a few other circuits around as well, so that's like a normal circuit configuration. Then you have road courses. So road course circuits are your standard normal circuit. That's what they call it. Then you have street circuits like St. Pete. So these are streets of St. Petersburg, which are converted into a track. Okay, and then the third type is ovals, oval racing, and that's what IndyCar's predominantly known for, which is going around and around in circles. Is what but it's a lot more complicated than that. I promise you. So the Indy 500 is the biggest race, right? So that's what they do. And then, yeah, you have long ovals and short ovals. So the longest oval is obviously the Indy 500, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And then you have like very short ovals as well. But it's very tough to race on that. It's ridiculously hard. So those are the 3-4 main types of courses they race. So similar to Formula 1 minus the... What do you call it? The ovals. So that's kind of how it works. I hope that's answered your question. The TV's copyright, can't stream it. Okay, I am going to change it then. I don't know, because it was you. I wasn't streaming. I'm streaming it on YouTube though. Hey Bradley, yeah, I'm streaming it on YouTube, mate, because YouTube has it as well. So, if they're streaming it on YouTube, can I not stream it? Could I not live stream the free stream on YouTube? I don't know. Let me see what some other... If it's possible. Let me have a look. Let me have a look in terms of what's going on. But yeah, currently they're just trying to... figure this out. Yeah, but can I not? Huh. Yeah, so right now, okay, I'm just going to play it a little bit safe. I'm not too sure if I can show it to you guys. Let me have a look, actually. I'm just going to try and figure this one out. Let's see. But for now, we are under yellow. We are under caution right now. Okay, if IndyCar is... Okay, so we are 4 laps in. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure this out if I could show this to you guys. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. Bradley, mate, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Otherwise, this would get taken down. Okay, so we defer, and I will stop showing you guys the live stream. Sadly. Sadly. I appreciate you, Bradley. You have saved me a big amount of nonsense to deal with later on. But yeah, so we've had a crash. We've had a couple of things go wrong right now, and it's not ideal. I'm just gonna resize everything. Well, so whatever you guys enjoyed, got a chance to see, I hope you enjoyed it. But yeah, we unfortunately can't show you guys more than that. But we will definitely be going through this. So yeah, very interesting to see what's going on. Yeah, Mick Schumacher, so sad for him, man. Scott Dixon's back in the pit lane. Okay, he's coming back in for a change of tires. Interesting to see. There we go. So Schumacher is out. We've had a few crashes, guys. Sadly. Okay, so I have to let's recalibrate. Who's gone out? We've had Mick Schumacher, who you guys can't see in the screen right now. So 3 guys out. I think no, Stingray Rob's still there. 2 people, Ferrucci and Mick Schumacher. Mick Schumacher's debut race in Indycar is, yeah, no, not ideal. Not ideal at all. But let's see. Okay, here we go. Scott McLaughlin. Here we go. We're back. We're back racing. Green flag. Okay, here we go. Oh, locked up, locked up. Who's that? That's Malukas. Whoo. Okay, a few passes have happened. I hope it updates. Okay, Stingray Rob, the guy who unfortunately caused the crash, is back. Oh, willpower. Big move. Down the inside. Down the inside. That's awesome. Down the inside on Kiffin Simpson. So why is this not updating? Surely it should, no? Oh, I don't know, it's a bit slow. There we go. There we go. Finally, some changes. There you go, guys. Okay, Pelot is on the behind of Ericsson. This is going to be fascinating. Here we go. Oh my god, here we go. No crazy changes up top. Only that Alex Pelot. Oh! David Malukas' lockup was wild. Whoa! So David Malukas, who is right now P6, had his front left lockup, which is going to definitely compromise a lot of his his first stint right now. So that's not ideal at all. They get a bit, okay. If you do saving your channel, the other indie YouTube commentary stream, his voice is terrible. Mate, Bradley, I do appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for saving me, bro. But yeah, I'm new to live streaming as well, which is why I didn't know. My only assumption was that if they're streaming it on YouTube, you could show it, but I guess no. Then I googled it and you clearly can't. So yeah, I appreciate you, man. Whoa! Kiffin Simpson's taken. Wow, what a move. Renus VK goes up on Carl Kirkwood. Renus VK's jumped up. Has he? No, he started 15th, 16th or something. Okay, we are on board with Carl Kirkwood right now. But yeah, Bradley, mate, appreciate you again, brother. Here we go. The Andretti of Carl Kirkwood is P16 now. Look at that. Look at the on-track passes already. I don't know if you guys could see. Let me shrink myself right now. Check this out. This is a very cool stat. I'm going to keep it there. 28 passes in 9 laps. Stunning. Don't get that in Formula 1, mate. You don't. David Malukas. Chaos into turn 4, which is pretty understood. Very normal. That's why we love IndyCar. Okay, here we go. 9 done. McLaughlin leads from Ericsson from Palou. Marcus Armstrong's made a few moves, which is pretty awesome to see. So around lap 25 is when the pit cycles will open up. McLaughlin's building a decent lead, but just under a second. So Marcus Ericsson is P2, and he's got some pace. Like, he's under 1 second right now, which is awesome to see. On board with Scott McLaughlin. Man, would it be cool to drive these cars, wouldn't it? So there'll be three pit stops in this race. Okay, what's happening then? That is very glitchy audio. Jesus Christ, what's going on? McLaughlin's building a decent lead, but Marcus is on his tail. Marcus Ericsson is P2, but on his tail. Yeah, pretty sad for Mick, man. Like, I feel so sad for Mick Schumacher because Mick was supposed to be... Oh, man. Yeah, just... Not ideal. Not ideal. 6 months off season, right? And then you just get binned into turn 4, which is not ideal. So... Why is this coming out of... No. Nothing crazy happening right now. We are on board with Marcus Ericsson. He's got push to pass. Hasn't used it at all just yet. He's so close. He's so close to striking distance. Nothing crazy happening just yet, which is decent to see sometimes, because yeah, Marcus is just hanging right there, just behind Scott McLaughlin. Here we go. Oh no! Puncture! Is it puncture for Malukas? Oh my god, that is so unfortunate. Malukas brushed the wall and his tire's gone. He's dropped. He's dropped massively. There you go. He's tumbling down. Ah! Ew. No. That is not what you want, buddy. Oh. Crikey. How does he nurse it back? Can he nurse it back? Ah, that is not fun. We've got an issue, guys. Oh dear. Oh dear. We still got him on. He's still racing though. So McLaughlin's coming through turn 10. This is disastrous for Malukas. No, that's not fun. Okay. Let's see what's happening now. So Malukas has made it to pits. Finally, luckily. But this is going to affect... And then there you go. McLaughlin, Ericsson, and... Yeah, McLaughlin, Ericsson, and Pelot. Just the top three. Still going at it. James Winston. Who's that? Now you are showing... Come on, mate. So this is what I don't understand. Like, why would you show commercials during a race? Mate, please. Oh. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Anyway, commercial allows us to sort of... We can't really take a breath because things are going wild. Okay, still the same. They're showing Java House commercial right now, and if I be very honest with you, Java House coffee is epic. But that is very good, very bad news for David Malukas. His race is so heavily compromised now. He's going to be right at the bottom. P22. Right at the end. That is not fun for Malukas. That is not great news. Oh, okay. McLaughlin from Ericsson. Ericsson's still like 0.8 behind him. Why is this not? There we go. We'll keep it there. Look at that. 47 passes on track in 16 laps. We don't really get that, and I'm sure we're not going to get that in Formula 1. So, at least for the beginning of this year. But yeah. McLaughlin leads from Ericsson from Pelot. So this is when guys are just, settling down, getting into rhythm for their races, and they're just trying to understand, okay, tire preservation, when to push, when to just take it a little bit easy. And yeah, slowly things will just start moving around. So very, very interesting. Louis Foster is being shown right now. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, these commercials are way too long. Get to the race, buddy. There we go. No crazy moves. Everything is sort of settling into lap 17 now of 100. And the first window, pit window, would be around lap 25. So think of it like in four quarters, right? 25, 50, 75, 100. That's kind of how the pit system would work for this race. Okay, we are on board with Pato Ward. Where is he's P9? P9 for Pato. Rasmussen's just behind him. Let's see. For Marcus Ericsson, this is P2, Pelot P3. Any of those top 6 right now are they are. And look at this. One thing I want to bring your attention to is overtake. So overtake is it's called push to pass. So you just get an extra boost of energy when you deploy that. So each team has 200 second. Each driver, sorry, has 200 seconds of overtake available to them. So yeah, going to be a long ride right now. Ericsson is still under a second with... He's just sticking with McLaughlin. That's it. But yeah, Ferrucci and Schumacher. Mick Schumacher is out, which is very sad to see, man. Like, Mick Schumacher should have been... So much preparation goes into off-season and, you know, pre-season, getting accustomed to a brand new team, and you have all this, you know, adrenaline and so much hope for the first race of the year, and oh man, he just goes and like bins it. So he didn't bin it. He was just a bystander, unfortunately. So very unfortunate for Mick Schumacher, but all he needed was track time, right? Alex Rossi would be what would he be? Just over, let's see. Rossi's P20, they're showing his onboard right now. Not too bad, not too bad. But yeah. A lot of guys are going to come into the pits very shortly. Wait, what? Is that Nolan Siegel? Why is Nolan Siegel so further down? That's nuts. How? This makes no sense. Okay, so no crazy changes. Louis Foster's in P7, which is very, very impressive for Louis Foster. He's the top running RLL car. So RLL, for those of you who are new, is Rahal, Letterman, Lanigan. Okay, they're telling Louis Foster to fuel save. Tires are starting to go. You got to save fuel. So that's the thing. And lap 25 is when you want to pit. And ideally, the longer you run, the better. Or you could obviously overcut and undercut sort of comes into play. But yeah, let's see what they do over here now. Who do we have? So you have Louis Foster, Rosenquist, and Pato Ward. The trio over here fighting for that P7 position. Where's is Grosjean checked out? No, probably a few seconds. What is it? Grosjean's 4 seconds ahead. 6 seconds ahead. Okay. Okay, Marcus is still sticking with Scott McLaughlin up in the lead, which is good to see. Also, can I just say, Louis Foster's stash over here, mate. That is hilarious. That is so funny. But, yeah. But, good man. Actually got pole last year in one of the races. But yeah, Felix Rosenquist. This is such a good livery. Such a good livery. Tom Petty radio. But yeah, let's see. They're showing right now. What are they showing? Oh my god, again commercial. Brother, how many commercial breaks do you show? I don't care about Chevy. I want to see the race. And us live streamers, guys, we do not do commercials. Wait, Kirkwood's gone up. Oh, okay, Will Power's pitted, that's why. Let me just show you guys. There you go. Will Power is in pits, and Will Power is, yeah, I'm very curious to see where he's gonna end up. He looks quick. Okay, who's that? Yeah, Power in the pits. Love that livery though. Such a nice car, such a beautiful car. The TWG, who own TWG Motorsports, own Andretti, and they also own Cadillac Formula One team. And Dan Taris, the CEO of TWG Motorsports, is actually at the Indycar race this weekend, and obviously he'll be off to Australia pretty soon. That's going to be very interesting. If there are going to be issues with all the logistics of the Australian Grand Prix right now, because that's a pretty big issue, right? Like there's so many people who are stuck in the Middle East. And okay, there's a lot of movement. Who's pitted? Louis Foster's pitted now. Okay, and this is what the commercial's not showing you, which is phenomenal. But anyway, Louis Foster's coming to the pits. Yeah, Louis Foster and Will Power have pitted. Everyone else has gone up. Interesting to see when the leaders will come in, because it's lap 23 now. Will they come in and around lap 25, I think? And I think Marcus will be thinking of, potentially undercutting Scott McLaughlin. If he can, to undercut is when you come in before the leader or the guy ahead of you comes into the pits, and so that you gain track advantage with cleaner air. That might be a potential. Wait, what's going on with Will Power? Why is he still in pits? Bro, commercials, please stop. I don't know what's going on. They're playing stupid commercials. Mate, he's out. No. Will Power's out. Why is he out? Guys, wait, what? What? Why is Will Power out? Commercials, can you stop commercials? Okay, guys, something crazy's happened. Will Power is out of this race. But why? Can these commercials just stop, for God's sake? Okay, what's going on? Damaged rear suspension. He made contact with the wall. That is not good. Let's see. They're showing the onboard now. Oh, it's the same thing. Oh. Same thing. The same crash he had yesterday. He's had issues with the brakes the entire weekend. No, man. That's so sad. That is so sad. We're still going. So lap 25, this is where the pit window is open for the leaders. So you got Pelot P3, Marcus Ericsson P2, Scott McLaughlin P1. Oh, they got Will Power already. Jeez. Same issue, yeah. Brake issue for Will Power. Okay, Ericsson is still within a second. Man, Will Power's just speechless. I feel so bad for him. Okay, who do you guys think, if you're watching right now, who do you think? Who's taking this win? McLaughlin looks solid. So does Ericsson, so does Pelot. Armstrong as well. And Hauger and Grosjean are very tight as well. Dale Coyne in 5 and 6. Going to be very, very interesting. So, yeah, next week's going to be very busy, guys. We have the Formula 1 Grand Prix, obviously, and we have Indycar as well. So, big, big weekend ahead next week, which is going to be very awesome. But yeah, if you guys have just joined right now, Will Power is out. Will Power is out. Super, super sad for the number 26 of the Andretti Global. Same brake issues that have plagued him the entire weekend. Yeah, same corner as he crashed yesterday. Straight went on, and then his right rear suspension got damaged. So, yeah, he's out, sadly, for his Andretti debut. Then Mick Schumacher as well. Schumacher oh! Big spin. Rasmussen. Oh my god, no way. Has he stalled? I think he stalled. Oh dear. Oh, there we go. Simpson overtakes. Simpson's gone ahead of... Wow. Oh my god. Okay, lots going on. Lots going on. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. Christian Rasmussen has spun. Rasmussen has absolutely spun out. He's gone right down. I don't know why this is not updating right now. The leaderboard. Just bear with me. Dixon's gone on the inside. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's the change. Rasmussen has, spun. I don't know if that was self-inflicted or whether it was, he got tapped from behind or from the side. I'm not too sure. But look at the jeopardy in IndyCar, guys. Like, that's what I was trying to say. The jeopardy in IndyCar is so high. Okay, here we go. So Kiffin Simpson went into Christian Rasmussen and spun him around. There you go. He got tapped. That's it. Good avoidance from the rest of the guys around him. No one ran into him. But I think that's... Yeah, Rasmussen was a spectator there, unfortunately. He got tapped by Simpson. I wonder if he'll get a penalty. So Kiffin Simpson, repping. Part Award goes ahead of Phelan Rosenquist. That's interesting. But yeah, Kiffin Simpson in this beautiful Sunoco. Chip Ganassi Racing number 8. I think I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a penalty for that. So yeah, time for a bit of reset. 29 laps. McLaughlin to Ericsson to Palou. Ericsson has been within 1 second the entire 29 laps. I'm very curious to see if they'll be able to, keep up with it. But the Andretti looks good, man. The Andretti looks fast. Pardo, Ward 7, Rosenquist. So your top 10 right now: McLaughlin from Ericsson, Palou, Armstrong, Hauger, Grosjean, O'Ward, Rosenquist, Lundgaard, and Kirkwood. So, and guys who've been out, Mick Schumacher, Santino Ferrucci, and Will Power are all out of the Grand Prix of St. Pete, sadly. Still a long way to go. We've just crossed the quarter mark. 100 laps still. Christian Lundgaard's overtaken Felix Rosenquist. They're not showing it on TV, but yeah, Lundgaard's gone ahead of Rosenquist. So the McLarens are there you go, 7 and 8. The top 4 have ran the exact same lap times. Look at that, and then you can see 103.3, 103.4, 103.3, 103.5. Bonkers. Those 4. Oh, okay, here we go. Now we're into traffic. McLaughlin's getting into traffic. He's behind. So McLaughlin. There you go. This is where strategy plays in. So McLaughlin right now is lapping Christian Rasmussen. He's just behind him now. So the leader is behind. So this is where in Formula 1 you'll see a lot of blue flags, which means there's a faster car behind you and you got to let them go. So now let's see how this comes into play it'll be curious to see what happens for McLaughlin, Ericsson, and Palou. So the top 3 right now. If McLaughlin overtakes Christian Rasmussen, then Rasmussen is P20 but sitting in between P1 and P2. What does Ericsson do then? Does he peel into the pits when that happens? Because you're kind of in that pit window, or do you wait for McLaughlin to pit? So this is where strategy is going to play a huge call and a huge role as well. I'm very curious to see what they can do. Similarly with Palou, can Palou pull off something, right? And can Palou come in from the back and just jump the top 2 in the pits? Can happen. And IndyCar pits are very volatile. They're super raw. They're very... You just don't know what's going to happen. So very interesting. And we are back to commercials. Sorry, I was just going to swear a lot. I was just going to swear. It was going to be a swear galore. But I hate commercials. Absolutely hate commercials. Okay, here we go. Ericsson's a lot closer now. Ericsson is a lot closer to McLaughlin. 0.4. 0.4 tenths away. That's it. He's going to make a move. He's going to push now. Ericsson's going to push. He's going to try to make a move now. This is where Scott McLaughlin might just peel into the pits if Ericsson maintains this pressure. And then Ericsson will take default lead. Carl Kirkwood is coming to the pits. I think. Is it him? 27, yep. Carl Kirkwood is coming to the pits. Okay, now you got to show what's happening with McLaughlin and Ericsson, not Kirkwood in the pits. What is this direction? Guys, come on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, he's so close. He's so close. What's going to happen now? He's into turn, what is it, 10? 12? 30, yeah, there we go. Ericsson is so close. Oh! Okay, McLaughlin stays in the lead. I think Ericsson's going to use his push to pass into the front straight. Oh, he's a little bit too far behind. Yeah, he's just putting the pressure on. Ericsson's just pumping the pressure. Still, okay, IndyCar, man, come on, just show me. I want to see commentary. Show me the track action. Pelot's behind them as well. Pelot's just there thinking. Okay. All right, Ericsson, McLaughlin, you guys do your own thing, and yeah, I might just swoop through. Okay, come on now. Still a decent amount of... Yeah, not too sure when they're going to pit, man. Because the thing is, if Scott McLaughlin pits now... Oh my god, this direction is so terrible. They just came back from commercial. They're showing people having fun. Mate, show me on track! Okay, McLaughlin, Ericsson, here we go. Finally, thank God. Yeah, Ericsson tried. Now he's a second behind, as you can see, 0.9742 seconds. So now what's going to happen? Let's see. This is where it gets interesting. So McLaughlin still hasn't overtaken Christian Rasmussen. He is still a fair bit away from Rasmussen now. He's dropped back. I don't know whether his tires are... Yeah, whether his tires are degrading, but will he peel into the pits now? Into turn 12, coming into 13, into 14. He might just peel into the pits, I guess. Not yet? Nope, not yet. Ericsson stays out. Pelot stays out. The top three stay out. Marcus Armstrong stays out as well. Top four are staying out right now. So Marcus Ericsson is 149 push to pass, and Marcus Ericsson is 146. So they're all keeping it real. Okay, Pato Ward and Christian Lundgaard are both in the pits. Both McLarens 10 and 11 have gone into the pits at the same time. Oh! Jesus Christ, Pato Ward just left the pits and he just ran over the tire gun. Jesus Christ. If that was Formula 1, he would have floor damage. But these IndyCars are built... Okay, he's pitted. Has McLaughlin pitted? Yes, McLaughlin's pitted because... Okay, so my thing's a bit delayed. My stream's delayed. Okay, fair enough. See, this is what... Okay, McLaughlin's pitted. Ericsson's going to be the default leader. There you go. This is big. So Ericsson's going to come in, do another lap. Ericsson needs to go flat out on this lap. McLaughlin, here we go. He comes in. Seems like a decent enough... Yeah, decent enough pit stop for McLaughlin. So Ericsson... Wait. McLaughlin's got a set of softs on. Ericsson's coming through. He needs to hell for leather it. Oh! Ericsson's... So when does Ericsson pit now? Ericsson's pitted. This is it. Can he have a... Did he have a cracker of an in-lap? He's done a good job. He's done a good job. Here he goes. He's coming in. He's coming in. This is it. This is it for Ericsson. He's coming in. He's going to catch a breath in the pits for a second. This needs to go well for... Here we go. Car's lifted up. Tires in. Fuel's being put in. Here we go. Wait! Show me Ericsson! They're showing Dennis Hauger. Okay. I think... Okay, Ericsson's out. Good pit stop. Where is Scott? Where is Scott McLaughlin? Where is McLaughlin? There he is! Whoa! Ericsson's gone ahead of... Oh my god. There you go. Marcus and McLaughlin. One behind the other. That's it. Marcus has got cold tires. This is not ideal for Marcus just yet. He needs to just get into the rhythm, warm his tires up, and off he'll go. This is good stuff. Okay, he's just fended off. He's just fended off McLaughlin. So currently... Oh, he's going to go down. Oh, he's looked. McLaughlin's looked. But he's not done it. Oh! Marcus has hit the wall. But is he okay? I think he's okay. Oh my god. Is he gonna go get down the inside? No. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is... Whoo! Whoa! No! Wait, Marcus Armstrong's gone ahead? Oh my god! Whoa! Ericsson's gone ahead of Marcus Armstrong. Marcus Armstrong leapfrogged both people. Oh! Oh my... Oh! Ericsson's got to get away now. This is it. This is it. So, gonna run it down a little bit. Oh my god, he's going the outside! No! Oh! Oh my god! Scott McLaughlin had an outside pass. Jesus! Wait, Pelot's coming out as well. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pelot's leading the race. Pelot's the default leader. Oh my god. How? Bruh. What? Okay, let's rewind. Let's rewind a little bit for you guys. Okay. So Ericsson, so McLaughlin pits. Ericsson pits the very next lap. Ericsson comes out ahead of McLaughlin, but has colder tires. And that means that there's going to be a lot more jeopardy because he needs to warm the tires up. McLaughlin makes a run on Ericsson. Ericsson brushes the wall, where you could have easily, you know, broken a suspension or whatever, but he's okay. The car is okay. Then, when they both come around the front straight, Marcus Armstrong, who pitted behind them, becomes a default leader. And then, all of a sudden, Marcus Ericsson makes a dive bomb on Marcus Armstrong, because Marcus Armstrong's tires are cold now, and he goes ahead. And then, Scott McLaughlin makes a crazy move around the outside of Marcus Armstrong on turn 10, which is like this crazy tight turn, and he gets ahead. Oh, Dixon's out! What? Dixon's tire's gone. Okay, yellow flag. Yellow flag. Okay, here we go. So, okay, Pelot is the default leader now, okay? Because Foster, VK, and Rossi, 1, 2, and 4 have not pitted. Or have they? They might have pitted, but they are the back runners. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. But Alex Palou, what crazy luck this bloke has, man. Wow. Yeah, so Scott Dixon's race was, the bolt came out, the tire wasn't bolted on. Yeah, that's a huge mistake. And that's the thing, IndyCar's pit lanes are very, very tough to... IndyCar's pit lanes are insane, but this gives us a little bit of time to just slow down. Just calm down a bit. Calm down. Grab that sip of coffee. Grab your beverage, guys. Because holy guacamole, man. That was... Jesus. I'm just going to go on my Instagram real quick. I've got a couple of guys who have been... Oh, that's it. Let's get rid of that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, that's been absolutely crazy. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys. Ooh. Alex Palou, mate. Like, Alex Palou is so lucky. Or has he created his own luck? I guess one could argue. It's wild. It's wild. Oh, they're showing right now an ad from endurancewarranty.com, and they've got Danica Patrick speaking. So, what are you guys? Do you guys like Danica Patrick? What's your consensus? Oh god, that was a wild stint, man. We can calm down for a bit, just recuperate. Whew. Just check your heart rate. Is it all okay? Mine's okay. It's come back down. Crazy stuff. Absolutely mental. But currently, guys, just to recap, this is not your true leaderboard. Louis Foster, VK, and Rossi are probably gonna, when they had already pitted. You can see over here they pitted a long time ago. And yeah, what's gonna happen now is these guys are gonna go at the back of the once they pit again. It's gonna be very interesting to see how they go. But yeah, your default leader right now is Alex Palou, who overcut Ericsson, McLaughlin, and Armstrong, which is pretty wild. So let's see how that sort of unfolds. There you go. They've pitted now. Palou, Ericsson, McLaughlin. That is your top. Yeah, that is your top 5 now. Palou, Ericsson, McLaughlin, Armstrong, Kirkwood. Whew. Oh my god. That was... But yeah, we're looking at... They're showing the replay of Scott McLaughlin's... Yeah, Scott McLaughlin's tire got... Scott McLaughlin's tire, the rear right tire was not bolted properly. And you can see that... Oof. Sad for him. But yeah. So now we have Christian, I think that's Rasmussen in the pits. So caution's out. Now once it's restart, I think for Marcus Ericsson and McLaughlin, it is, given Alex Palou's form right now, I think it's imperative that Marcus Ericsson and Scott McLaughlin sort of get through. They need to jump Palou here. You just have to, because the form Palou was in at the end during last year, you have to get... This is their only chance. Here we go. He's going to floor it. Okay, green, green, green. Come on, Marcus. You have to jump here. McLaughlin also. He's looking. Oh, but didn't go. The gap's too... Oh! Okay, McLaughlin... Is he using his push to pass? No, he has not. Okay, someone's going down! Okay, Scott McLaughlin and Scott... number 1. NJ5559. Nice. McLaughlin's on Marcus Ericsson's tail. Come on. So, I think from last year, from what I saw with Marcus Ericsson, like... He needs to... yeah, he really needs to... Oh, no! Stingray Rob! Oh, man. Stingray Rob, what's happened to him now? But no, Pelot... Yeah, McLaughlin's looking racy right now. He's trying to get as close to Marcus Ericsson, and Marcus Ericsson is 0.6 away from Alex Pelot. And Pelot and Ericsson used to be teammates at Chip Ganassi. Wait check a change. I'm very curious to see how this is going to turn out. You have Marcus Ericsson just behind Pelot, 2 former teammates. Surely Marcus knows a lot of tricks up Pelot's sleeves, right? Like, he knows how he races. He knows what his game is. So let's see. What's the gap between Ericsson and... 1 second gap between Ericsson and Scott McLaughlin now. So Scott McLaughlin's just backed off. Just a touch. Just a touch. Let's see. Okay, now things are settling down a little bit. Now, we're going to see some more action, I would imagine, closer to the second pit cycle, which is almost close now. Whoa! So Marcus, yeah, that's what Will Buxton's just saying, that Marcus Ericsson right now, he is a 4-time IndyCar race winner. He's obviously won the Indy 500 in 2022. Last year was horrific. It wasn't a great race for him. Season, actually. Sorry, what race? Yeah, he had a pretty tough season last year, but he looks pretty bolted on now. Like, I don't know, for some reason when you look at his interviews and stuff, he's put on a bit of muscle, looks bigger, looks raring to go. And there's just this vibe. Like, he seems pretty happy as well. So, yeah, I think he's just going to go in and give it his all. And I think Ericsson is going to have a good year this year. But yeah, Ericsson versus Scott McLaughlin, and man, like, it's a race by race kind of a thing. So he's under pressure from Andretti as well, because his contract's going to end this year. But yeah, things have sort of just slowed down a bit. Ericsson is still P2. He's got 2 laps fresher tire than what's his name? Alex Pelot. What happens next? What happens in the next pit cycle? I don't know. Right? We're getting closer to it now. I would be very curious to see. Where's Joseph Newgarden? Newgarden's P11. So yeah, 1.6 seconds. So Pelot's checking out, and this is what Pelot does. Him and his team, they sniff an opportunity, and then they just literally just make the most of it. So now what's going to happen is, look at that, 1.6 seconds, and then McLaughlin's fallen off from Ericsson as well. There's a bit of a gap. This is just more tire preservation, fuel preservation as well, so that they can use their tires and fuel closer to when they actually even require it, right? So that's what's happening right now. So I'm very curious to see what happens. But I would love to Yeah, I would love to see if there's a way to actually. Yeah, that's okay. What's happening now? Okay, anything else? They're just showing Newgarden go lapping around, which is pretty awesome. Polo's still going. What's Polo's best lap? Polo's so fast, man. So Ericsson P2 following Alex Polo. Here we go. Yeah, this is wild. Like, it's kind of like Lewis Hamilton from 2014 to 2020. Like the domination he had, Alex Palou, and this is even more competitive, right? Like, crikey, like you want to be. It's unreal what Palou's been doing, and Palou's 28 years old. 28, and he has 4 IndyCar championships and an Indy 500. Mental. Crazy, man. Where's Dennis Hauger? Hauger's P8 right now with Grosjean. So the McLarens have cycled up a little bit in terms of just, yeah. They jumped them in the pits, which is pretty good. Good for them, but still, P8, P9 for the Dale Coins is very, very good. Very awesome stuff. And they've got a very interesting look for this year. A little bit more dark, stealthy. Yeah, and the tire covers have like this multiple, like this weird, I don't even know what color that is. But yeah. Interesting to see Graham Rahal with his standard 15 with the American flag. Just had it for years. I think the cleanest numbers I really like this number, like this font over here. And yeah, the Penske's numbers are pretty sweet as well. Malukas, where's Malukas right now? Malukas is P19. Yeah, not ideal. Not ideal just yet for Malukas. Hopefully next race. Rossi's cycled up to be P15. Nolan Siegel's kind of nowhere. Tough. It's going to be tough. Rasmussen, unfortunate spin for him while he got tapped. Yeah. Again, your top 10. Anyone can win from here, but it's wild to see Graham Rahal P10. That's pretty good. Kiffin Simpson. Dixon's out. So yeah. Dixon, Power, Ferrucci, and Schumacher are all out of this race. Yeah, nothing crazy happening on track. Everyone's just going at it. Palou's built a 2-second lead on Marcus Ericsson, who has another 2-second lead on Scott McLaughlin. So it's more tire preservation now than anything, and just fuel saving. That's all they're trying to do. So that pit lane's when it's going to be. Yeah, this race is going to be won on the pits and then the exit of the pits and like the few laps that come after the pits, right? That's where this race is going to be won. So the race strategies of overcut, undercut, that's the main. Those are the main strategies out there that are going to do it. But Palou, man, Palou's got clean air and he's blistering away. Marcus Ericsson in this case. You have 2 Marcuses. You have Marcus Ericsson P2 and Marcus Armstrong who's P4. Marcus Ericsson needs to... Will Power is out. Wait, what? That's insane. Will Power has come back out. Oh my god. He's 31 laps down. Will Power is 31 laps down, but he's gone out. That's insane. Because obviously it's his brand. It's his first race for a new team, right? So the more laps you can get, the better. Now in Formula One, this is not allowed. Once you're retired, you're retired. You can't come back in. But yeah, in IndyCar, luckily you have this mechanism, which I think is pretty fair. So now he's back out. He's 30 laps down. But yeah, this is all testing for Will Power now. Awesome, man. Good to see. Up top, 53 laps. Pelot's just 2.4 seconds down now. P2. He's flying away. He's flying away. 2.5 seconds ahead. Let's see. And Pelot never makes like mistakes as well. Like you won't see like a crazy lockup or. We are getting into the pit window now. Still anyone's race, and that's the beauty of IndyCar. Like, you can still, anyone can still win from this position. Kirkwood is P5 actually. That's pretty wild. You look at that. He started 15th. And he's P5. 10 positions. Pretty wild. Who's he behind? He's behind Armstrong. 3.5 seconds now. Okay, Pelot's checking out. Crikey. So what happens now then? This is where I'm pretty excited and very curious about. It's a 3-lap race. It's usually 3 laps. 3 pit stops at St. Pete. We've seen 1. All the biggest leaders have all pitted once. Okay. So now, what do we do now? What is, if you're Ericsson, McLaughlin, Armstrong, Kirkwood, okay, what do you do now? What do you do? How do you jump Pelot? Do you wait for Pelot to make a mistake? Do you... Scott McLaughlin saying that he's worried about the fronts. His rear tires are fine, but the fronts are, degrading a little bit faster. Okay. Ericsson's radio. I haven't heard anything from Ericsson just yet. Again, this is the thing about IndyCar. I'm reiterating it again, but anyone can win it still. Genuinely. Your top 5, top 6, they're all in play. Still all in play. And just over half of the race is complete now. So some of these guys, instead of a 3-stopper race, might... Okay. Ericsson is... No, wait, what? Okay, so here's what I'm learning now. Alex Pelot is currently on the soft tire, but they have not run a hard tire. Versus Ericsson and McLaughlin, when they pit, they can get another pair of softs on as well. Which means that Alex Pelot will have to finish the race on the hard tires, whereas Ericsson and McLaughlin will finish on the soft tire. So the end of the race is going to be a little bit chaotic. Yeah, let's see how that's going to work. But Pelot's going at him, man. So that's why it's important for Palou to build it. Look at that 5.7 second lead. 5.3 now, actually. Palou's just checking out. Let's see. Anyone else moving about? No one. Fairly stationary right now. Fairly stationary. Everyone's sort of locked into their position. So a couple of you asked me yesterday, who's your favorite driver? It is Marcus Ericsson. He's P2 right now, but I'm a huge fan of Scott McLaughlin as well. So Ericsson and McLaughlin are actually my top two, I would say. And yeah, it's sort of been pretty interesting. And then Marcus Armstrong as well. So those are my top three guys who are all having decent races so far. 2, 3, and 4, funny enough. But yeah, going to be very interesting to see how it all sort of unfolds in the later laps. I think rather than going for a 3-stop race, it's going to be a 2-stop race now. If the tires can... Okay, you can see graining on Scott McLaughlin's front left. Yeah, one of my mates just messaged me saying Palou is beep clocking us right now. Yep. He is flying. Excuse me. I really don't understand how Palou... Fair play to Palou, that's all you can say. Like, you can't do much. So nothing yet. We're getting the footage, but we're getting no commentary. No comment. So this is pretty wild, pretty weird territory. 7-second gap. We saw it when it was 1.6, 2, 2.5, 3. 7-second gap. Ooh. Mental how crazy this is. Will Buxton just asked, what's Alex Palou doing it? Insane. Alex Palou, man. I don't get it. I really don't get Alex Palou. Like, it's the same set of cars, same track, and he's just flying through. And this is what everyone was nervous about and scared about in the offseason, is how do you beat Alex Palou? And Palou comes out and he's just flying. Flying, like, this is beyond flying. This guy is on a spaceship. But yeah, Palou's going to be... What that? Look, 1 lap. He's 9 seconds away, Ericsson now. Alex Palou, man. My hands, I respect you. I tip my hat to you, sir, but this is... If Alex Palou wins today, it's going to be his 20th. But the only thing that might be... I don't know. When they cycle, unless there's a huge incident that sort of puts the guys closer together, this will be his 20th win. This will be his 20th win. Unbelievable. Wow, that's a gap. Ten-second gap. Wow. Alex Palou, man. Oh, McLaughlin's getting closer to Ericsson now. He's on his tail now. McLaughlin's on Ericsson's tail. He's going hell for leather now. What was his lap? Last lap was 103.9 and Ericsson's was a 104.4. Ericsson's dropping now. His tires might be degrading a little bit. Oh my god, McLaughlin's on Ericsson's tail. He's gonna dive in! No, he hasn't. Okay, so something needs to change for Ericsson now. McLaughlin looks very fast now. Oh, he's got him. He's got to dive on the inside if he wants. No, not yet. Not yet. So this means... There you go. He's going to go down the inside, is he not? No, he's going to block it. Okay. This is where it's getting a little bit racy now. So what happens? Who pits in first? Oh my god, Lundgaard and Hauger. These guys could actually no, probably just Lundgaard. If the longer Ericsson and McLaughlin race, the longer it's gonna be. Oh my god. Okay, Ericsson looks like a sitting duck now. Sadly. I don't know. Okay, into turn 13, Ericsson. His tires are gone. You can just tell his tires are gone, but he needs... Oh, he's so close. That's a great toe. He's gonna... Oh, shoot. Late enough. McLaughlin's gone ahead of Ericsson now. Oh, and he's checked out. Oh, shit. Ericsson's tires are gone. Ericsson's tires are gone. Oh. Everyone's sort of piling behind. His tires are cooked. Ericsson's tires are cooked. Ah. Shoot. I would pull in... Yeah, I would pull Ericsson now. Yeah, Ericsson comes in. I think he goes into the pits. No? No, one more lap. Oh! Armstrong's taken... Oh, he's gone off! But Pato Ward! Oh my god! Okay, Ericsson's got to come in now. Oh my god. Kirkwood. Okay, Kirkwood's got good air. I think that's Ericsson's podium gone. Oh, he's dropping. He's dropping. He's dropping. Wow. He comes. Oh. Why didn't they pit him earlier? Why didn't they pit him earlier? I don't get it. What? What would you do? Like, I don't get it. How does he get it? Andretti should have called him a lap sooner. Polo's a genius, man. Polo is such a genius. Oh, horrific from Andretti. Andretti have really, really bottled this. Why would you keep him out? Yeah, no, this is... Yeah, they've... I don't know. I'm speechless for him. I'm so speechless. Why would you keep Ericsson out for so long when you... Anyway. I don't understand. They've bottled it. They've bottled it so bad. Ericsson is P16 now. Ericsson is P16. Obviously, he's got these. A lot of these guys will. Yeah, a lot of these guys will pit still, but Ericsson's probably going to be 6, 7, 8 now when he comes back. When everything happens. I don't know, but I feel like they've sacrificed Ericsson's race. Oof. Kirkwood still going. Still 30 laps to go. 30 laps still to go. Still anyone's game. But Kirkwood has a puncture. Kirkwood has a puncture? I'm gonna team look. Is he okay? Oh, I think he's okay. I think he's okay. So a lot of things compromised. So Ericsson and Armstrong looked really aggressive stuff over there. Oh, crikey. Mental. Where's Polo? Freaking hell. Ah. See, the thing is, although it was a little bit difficult, right? Although it was difficult for Ericsson, and then let's say he doesn't finish, you know, say P like in the podium, which I think Ericsson was definitely in the talk of winning this race, right? But all of a sudden now it's yeah, like it's sort of, let's say the team strategist is giving it away, like give it that, I guess. So what happens now is if the result doesn't show a podium, it looks bad on Ericsson. Whereas I think it's more of a team thing, right? I don't want to blame anyone. Maybe he does finish on the podium, but it's just, I just don't get it. I really don't, man. I really don't get it. Like, how have you bottled up? And for I just don't get it. I don't know. I'm just so speechless, guys. Like, I don't know what to think of this. Look at that. Marcus Ericsson, his teammate, Kyle Kirkwood, has jumped him by 4 spots. Ericsson will be fuming under the lid. Fuming. Absolutely fuming. Like, I'm not. It's such a joke, man. Such a joke. Who do we have? We still have Foster. So we have 3 places. So Marcus would be P6. And Lundgaard would be in the podium. Would it be podium 1? No, Kyle Kirkwood. P2. Does he have to stop again? No. Kirkwood. If Kirkwood finishes ahead of Ericsson, that's just embarrassing. I'm sorry. Oh, man. That is... Kirkwood started P15. Marcus Ericsson started P2. Oof. Kyle Kirkwood is 10 seconds ahead of his teammate Marcus Ericsson. Okay? And this is the crazy thing. Look at this. He started P15 and he's in potential P2. And Marcus Ericsson started P2 and he's P9. Crazy. A tale of two tales. Marcus Armstrong will also be fuming. They will also be fuming. It's just not a... Wow. And Pelot's, yeah, checked out. Pelot's checked out. Pelot's doing his thing. I'm so done. I'm honestly so done with how Andretti goes sometimes. I really don't get it. I'm sorry, like... P2. Kyle Kirkwood, P2. I'm absolutely fuming. Andretti, please explain why you always do this. I really don't get it. How have you gone from P2 to P9 and you're supposed to be... I don't know. I'm just so done. Put on a good race, please. Fuming, man. Fuming. They should have pitted Ericsson earlier. I'm dwelling on this because it's just... I don't get it. I really don't get it. How? Oh. I don't get it. Anyway, Palou's checked out. That's probably going to be it. I think my assumption is Palou. If I were to predict it now, guys, Palou 1, Kirkwood 2, McLaughlin 3. That's your podium, most likely. Lundgaard 4, Pato Ward 5, Marcus Ericsson 6 after starting from P2. So, yeah. I really... Almost Hauger. Hauger's P13. And that's the brutality of IndyCar racing. It is so cutthroat. Anyone could win from anywhere. You look at Carl Kirkwood, right? You look at Carl Kirkwood, who started P15. Okay, and he's going to end up P2 after Rosenquist pits, where his teammate Marcus Ericsson starts at the race in P2. So, yeah, this is not it. This is not it. Like that, I would love to be a fly on the wall in Ericsson's debrief room, because I think Marcus Ericsson's going to be fuming with the strategy. They should have brought him in sooner. I don't get it, but still. Unfortunate, pretty sad, but again, still a top 10 finish for Marcus Ericsson, but at the end of it, hopefully. But there you go. I'm just gonna take a quick moment to have a quick nibble. I'm starving, so they've gone on commercial, and so am I. Gonna mute myself for a second. Okay. Anyway, last 20 laps to go. Let's see what happens now. I don't think anyone is planned to stop. But look at that. Okay. Big movers. Carl Kirkwood. Incredible. Incredible from his pit crew and strategy team. Starts at P15. In P2 right now. His teammate, Marcus Ericsson, started P2. P6 now. He's not going to be a happy man, I'll tell you that much. He should have won. Well, he was in contention for winning a race, or at least have a podium. Another person who I don't think will be too happy is Scott McLaughlin. You know, starting P1, finishing P3. Podium would be okay. It's commiserations, consolidation, pretty much, but it wasn't ideal. Like he should have won. Palou's on hard tires, so his tires are going to be, you know, a little bit slow right now. But Kirkwood kept it clean, super clean. But yeah, the biggest move, I think, as a team, Lundgaard and Pato Ward for Aaron McLaren, stunning stuff. But their teammate Nolan Siegel is in P19 still, so it's going to be a big thing for Nolan Siegel. Let's see. Lundgaard's done all right. Joseph Newgarden is P7. Started P23. Again, the Penske. And this is the thing. This is what differentiates the big boys. Yeah, Armstrong will be fuming as well. Yeah. I'm a bit speechless, to be fair. Yeah, they're showing the Ericsson. That's a good save, Townsend Bell. Yeah, Pelot is just... Yeah, he's taking it away. I'm just so frustrated with Andretti that I'm live streaming and munching now, so... Apologies, guys. I'm just a little bit fuming. I'm fuming. Let's see. Let's see how this ends up. But yeah, most likely Pelot, Kirkwood, McLaughlin. That's going to be a podium. It's probably going to end up this way. Yeah. Because the gaps are too long. If you see between Kirkwood and McLaughlin, you know, it's a oh, we're seeing the thing between. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit shocking. Ericsson's P6. Yeah, he was. Yeah, Marcus Ericsson's strategy's just been shit. I'm sorry. They really bottled it. They really bottled it. Poor guy. 17 laps to go. Most likely it's going to be... Yeah, but Alex Pelot, he's back like he never left. Yeah. Mental. Absolutely mental. Ericsson's going into turn 14. Yeah. P6 is pretty much... If you can keep Joseph Newgarden at bay. Wow, Pelot, man. So good. Hey. I'm gonna... Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Nothing's happening on track now, so I'm just gonna have a few more nibbles. Welcome back. Welcome back, guys. We are 15 laps. Well, not 15 anymore. I think 13 laps to go. And yeah, no new surprises from last year. Alex Palou still at it. P1. P freaking 1. And that's the thing. Look at this, okay? This crazy stat over here. Am I just a bit too... There you go. On-track passes. Look at these. We've had 8 lead changes. 7 different race leaders. Average speed of 95.2 miles per hour, which is because it's a street course. 100 on-track passes. 100 on-track passes, guys. That is insane within a 100-lap race. You don't get to see these kind of statistics in Formula 1. But yeah, pretty awesome to see. But yeah, very unfortunate for a lot of... some guys really messed up. The biggest winners, Palou, obviously doing a cracking job, starting P3. P4, actually. Carl Kirkwood starting P15 to the podium. And his teammate, Marcus Ericsson, started P2. He's going to finish P6 as it stands. Pardo Ward and Christian Lundgaard have done an incredible job. 4 and 5, but their teammate, Nolan Siegel, is P19. That is... Tony Kanaan said that he needs to finish the championship in the top 10. The championship. So that's going to be very interesting. Obviously P19 right now, it's not good. It's just not good. You might also see a mid-season swap at McLaren. I would not be surprised. Or someone like Callum Ilott from Prema fills in for Nolan Siegel should it get to that point, because Nolan Siegel, yeah, it's pretty much where he left off last year. Will Power, 33 laps difference. He's just running his own thing. He's just getting a lot of... he's just doing his own thing with a 30-second lap deficit. I think some people... Virenus VK in the top 10. Malukas is 13. But I think the biggest winners from... When you look at last year to this year, is definitely, Palou had a great year last year. Kirkwood had a good year last year. McLaughlin, definitely, they struggled. That's good to see him in the podium right now. Lundgaard, Pardo Ward were pretty good. Ericsson, this is a good start to his year. Definitely. Last year, they were nowhere near this kind of a setup. So it's good to see. I know this race has not gone well. It's not gone well at all, actually. Apart from ever since the second pit stop. But still, even if he finishes P6 today, it's the pace is there. The car is strong. He's feeling good with the car. That's what matters. Joseph Newgarden had a terrible last year as well. Not great. This year started out, as I said, P23, man. For him to get to P7 now, it's a great recovery. Grosjean, awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Just back in, and you can see his rookie teammate is P10. So both Dale Corn's in the top 10. And then Rinus VK starts at P19, and he's kind of in that, he's top 10. So pretty good. And yeah, Armstrong had a crazy breakout year, arguably last year. But now he's, that move with Ericsson, I think he was okay, purely because Ericsson only moved once, and then Marcus popped out, Armstrong popped out, and then overshot himself in the break, which is why he's lost all these positions, 4 positions. And then his teammate Felix Rosenquist is, but clearly, Armstrong they both have been very good, Armstrong and Rosenquist. And then Malukas, not great, but yeah. Let's see how all of this sort of unfolds. 10 laps to go. Yeah, Palou, Kirkwood, McLaughlin, that's pretty much going to be it. I think the only thing that might change is McLaughlin might end up P2. Yeah. Yeah, VK P9. That's a great drive. That's a great drive. And his first race for Juncos Hollinger. And he raced for Juncos Racing a long time ago in the junior categories. But he's only 25 years old, Arenas VK. Yeah, pretty... Like, this is the beauty of IndyCar. Like, anyone can win, right? But I guess I should retract my statement and say anyone can win apart from... I guess anyone can finish on a podium apart from Alex Palou because he's always going to be P1. And I don't know, for you guys watching, do you ever get too annoyed of one guy just winning? You know? Like in Formula 1, you're so accustomed to it, but IndyCar, where it should be the case, Palou is just like a... He's the surgeon. He's a surgeon, man. Like, I don't get it. How do you do that? Like, how awesome is this? You're P1. You're leading by... Let's see how much this is. You're leading by almost 10 seconds. You still have 90 seconds of push to pass, whereas others have pretty much consumed or are consuming a lot of it. Oh. Okay, now we have Kirkwood, McLaughlin, and Christian Lundgaard all fighting for the final podium positions. And, you know, I really think Christian Lundgaard has done a phenomenal job at McLaren ever since he's come to IndyCar. He was at Rail Letterman Lanigan and then made the move to McLaren. Oh! McLaughlin's looking on to Kirkwood. Here we go. So, we have something exciting happening. For the podium, we have guys in 2, 3, 4. So, Kirkwood, McLaughlin, and Lundgaard are so tight. Oh! Here we go. Is McLaughlin going to put a dive bomb into turn 1? He's too far away. Too far away. Too far away. Okay, he's going to come back in. What's the push to pass? So, you got... Kirkwood's got 40. McLaughlin's got 62. Lundgaard's got 49. Who's got more fuel, though? That is something we don't know. Fuel saving, we don't know who's got more fuel. I think, given Kirkwood pushed so hard early on, I think... Oh, McLaughlin's looking. McLaughlin's looking. Here he goes. Oh, he's down. Can he keep it? Can he keep it? Can he keep it? Yes, he can. Oh! Lundgaard's gonna take Carl Kirk. Whoa! Christian Lundgaard P3. Wow. Wow, that is phenomenal. Lundgaard, mate. Let's go. What a move. Scotty Mack P2, let's go. Consolidation. Now the challenge is Lundgaard and McLaughlin. He's got 41 seconds still, and he's on his tail. This is going to be a dogfight to the end. If you're just joining in, this is where it becomes... Oh, so good. Palou's just checked out. Palou's gone. Palou's going to win this race. But then for P2, who do we have? But look at this move. Scotty Mack down the inside, and then Lundgaard sees Kirkwood slow down. Goes around the outside and just blitzes it. Oof. Yeah, Kirkwood's field's gone. Doesn't have much, but Christian Lundgaard. Absolute. Wow. He knows. Christian Lundgaard, mate. I think he got a podium last year in St. Pete, if I'm not wrong. But Lundgaard's going to be in the game for a long time. Christian Lundgaard is going to be there for a while. Wow. Andretti, man. Sometimes I even wonder if Marcus Ericsson can leave Andretti and go to McLaren. You know? Yeah. I don't know. Just a thought. Siegel's contract's going to be up this year. I don't think Siegel's going to stay on. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Marcus is still P6. I don't know. I think Marcus, yeah, I don't know. If they don't turn it around, I don't know if Andretti's a great fit for Marcus. Like, sometimes I even just think that. Is Marcus better off being at a team like McLaren? I don't know. Maybe. If Nolan Siegel doesn't perform much, and if they can afford Ericsson, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. So here we go. Christian Lundgaard is flying and catching up to Scott McLaughlin. Got 3 laps to go. 2 laps to go now, in fact. Here we go. Surgeon. Absolute surgery from Alex Palou. Christian Lundgaard, man, like seriously awesome. All these guys from Formula 2, right? Like Christian Lundgaard, Marcus Armstrong, Dennis Hauger. They are such good drivers. So strong. Whereas you see like the rookies from the US. Okay, I think Lundgaard's going to dive bomb. Oh, no. 2 laps to go, guys. Two laps to go. Lundgaard will have to make an attempt very soon. Let's see. Here we go. Palou's winning this. They're going to use that overtake and drain it. Well, Marcus Ericsson, where is he? Okay, last lap, final lap for Palou. And Alex Palou. Freaking hell, bro. He's checked out. Madness. Alex Palou, you're crazy, man. You are absolutely mental. Okay, can we just see the fight between Lundgaard and McLaughlin? Wow. Alex Palou, how do you do it, bro? How do you do it? This is insanity. Hats off, man. Like, wow. There he goes. Comes into turn 11, 12 into 13. Alex Palou wins the first race of this season. How do you beat Alex Palou? Unbelievable. And then McLaughlin P2. McLaughlin P2. Christian Lundgaard P3. Wow, what a race. Kirkwood P4. Pato Ward P5. Marcus Ericsson P6. Unbelievable, guys. But wow, good race. 106 passes on track. 8 lead changes. 7 race leaders. And we are starting off the season asking the same question. How do you beat Alex Palou? Wow. Jesus Christ. Chip Ganassi's saying, yeah, it's dogfight, man. Palou has won it and done it again. Alex Palou, you thing of... That's fascinating. Anyway, but yeah, Alex Palou was so close to being a McLaren driver. That's all settled now, but imagine if he had left. Crazy. Alex Palou is a wild genius. I don't get it. How do you do it? How does Alex Palou do it? He won last year. He's done it. Unbelievable. Like, I really don't get it. I'm speechless. I'm speechless right now. Wow. So, what a race. Awesome stuff for Palou. Awesome stuff from McLaughlin. He will be a little bit disappointed. But I think apart from, like, there were like these duels in the middle, during the middle stint where things became a little bit difficult and Palou just kind of took advantage of it. Christian Lundgaard, awesome job again. Starting P12 on the podium. Stunning job. But... Phew. Palou is... Off he goes, celebrating. Phew. How do you beat Alex Palou? Wow. Unreal. I'm so gobsmacked. Gobsmacked. It's truly unbelievable to see what Alex Palou has done. But yeah, this sort of... Oh, have I just dropped? What?